Hello, welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit, and this is my continuing Let's Play of Civilization 2. Okay, it's been quite a while since I last played. What I do remember is that we took over these Russian cities over here. We have discovered, well, the Sioux are over here. We know they've reached industrial level. You can tell by the change of buildings from the ancient to the brick. Same with, I believe, the Aztecs over here. That's us. What have we got? We've got Zulus over here who are pretty backwards in their technology, and the Germans who are pushing on hard. So I think that very soon we need to launch a preemptive strike against Germans. I will try and do that from here. As we're still improving things all over in this area from our takeover of the Russians. Yeah, I feel I should add a little bit more, well, as action-packed as this game gets, a little bit more action into it. So I'm going to first off move this around. Let's start irrigating around here a bit more. We'll take those down. I'll build more roads up here, and I can start irrigating around that area. Carry on. We've got friendly tribe, skilled mercenaries. We've got this ship coming down here. I've slightly adjusted the volume. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but we shall see. That's very loud. Okay. That's because I've increased the speaker headphones up to 50% from 30. That's fun. Okay. So let's zoom to the city and see what we can build after the superhighways here. So we've got a lot of things that we've built. I can take a quick look at the city as well to show you a little bit what it looks like. Oops. So each of the advancements gets shown on this screen. So we've got aqueduct, marketplace, offshore platform, harbour, coastal defence, city walls, superhighways, and a few other things. I'm not sure what some of these things are. I think that's a cathedral, which is from the Wonder. Barracks. Yeah, not sure what this is either, but it's something. So what should we build down here in this little part of the world? I'm going to go for SAM, surface-to-air missile battery, because I'm concerned that whilst we are by far the most advanced technological society that we have, I fear that at any point another civilization is going to suddenly spring into action and get some things and start attacking us. So we shall see. Moscow's built superhighways. Road there. More defense. Now, are any of our cities building wonders? Yep, the SETI program is on its way in London. That will massively increase our research. Over there, let's head up here for this. We can head over here and sleep in there. And we can finish up there. Okay, let's go and build some roads down here. And since we finished irrigating there, we can start irrigating here and irrigate here. Lots of irrigation happening and lots of road building. More roads, more trade. Knights attacking tanks just sounds sad. Oxford's built a factory now. Honestly, I think we should build settlers in there now because they're only going to take 5 turns. Yeah, we've discovered genetic engineering, so we've got the availability of cure for cancer, which provides happiness in every city. I want to get nuclear fission, just cause. And I'm going to go down here and build a road system. I'm going to go up here and terraform as well, and irrigate here because I just want to. Frankly, I dislike having areas that are untidy, and forests, as far as I'm concerned, in this game look untidy next to cities. I'm going to sleep this settler unit there, and I'm going to sleep that city there. And I'm going to build roads because I want the extra trade bonus before the irrigation food bonus. Nope. City and Novgorod's got super highways. What can we buy there now? Yeah, it's going to be the SAM missile batteries. Money is increasing. I'll check that on the tax rate in a second. We built a manufacturing plant there, which is huge. And I just want more cash there. So I'm going to build a stock exchange. Now let's have a look at our tax rate. So we're getting a little bit more cash every turn. That's good. 200 gold. That's brilliant. Again, let's carry on building roads everywhere. Ooh, excellent. That means I can activate this unit now and start heading out to face the Russians further down. Okay, let's build some more roads and irrigate around these areas. Don't worry about needing sewer systems because we don't at the minute. Stock exchange, that's good. More tax coming in, and the highways will give me even more. Minsk is now well defended. Okay, oh, I got barracks. I've got a barracks in there. So I'm going to start upgrading my troops here to mech infantry, since they'll only take 2 turns. Oh, and London has built the SETI program. So let's change this guy. Science. An extra 1 guy gives me an extra 24 science. So there's a lot of pollution happening here. So I'm going to mass transit that very quickly. Moscow's got a SAM missile battery in place now. Moscow, what can I do with you? I'm going to build barracks because I'm going to start ramping up my military production. Let's keep developing around this area. I'm going to move up into the fort there. Okay, so they've now got city walls, which means I can cancel, I can activate, close the city screen over here. Let's take out a unit of them, fortify in there. How many city squares around here? I've still got all this to develop. Germans have metallurgy, conscription. Chinese have got that. Warwick's built its bank. Huge amounts of tax coming in now from Warwick. I'm build a coastal fortress there for some reason. Right. And Nottingham now has a mass transit system, so no pollution. So let's just bump up our defense, and then we can build our barracks. More tax. Manufacturing plant in there. Creators built a bank. Let's carry on pumping out cash in there. Have a look at our tax rate now. So it's close, but we're still making a profit. As long as you're making a profit, you can't go wrong in this place. more in this world. Let's take out more Russians. We've captured Rostov. We can sell their granary. No, I don't want to talk to you. Let's get some more cash because our barbarian leader has been captured. Let's just destroy the settlers. Let's irrigate. And can I capture this mountain in this city? I can. So let's go and build a road on there. Irrigate. Done roads around there. I can successfully start to irrigate around here too now. And around there, and let's just uncover the last little bits. China built that. Now they've got. I don't want them building the cure for cancer. Novograd's building that. Okay, so let's build a barracks up there. That'll only take a turn. Hastings built super highways. That's a bit more tax. Coming in, let's finish off our. Oh, goodness me, everywhere's building everything. Let's build a port facility. Let's build a transport in there. Okay, I want to look back over here. York's on capitalization. Okay, that explains things. Right, I'm going to buy mass transit there. Coventry's building that. Nottingham's building that. Warwick's building that. Hastings. It's so annoying. We just don't have the capacity to switch up our building. I'm really annoyed. Still, that's what happens when you are in the communist country. You can't quite make it. Still, let's just travel over here for pickup. And do a bit more exploring. Sevastopol now. I can send this unit back out. And fortify in there. And let's take down another Russian city. Just charge! Now I've got this in, I can disband these ones one at a time, maintain the order, and then I might just carry on building these and have this use this to feed into these cities and replace them via this city. So what I normally do is take one city and use it to build loads of units so that these cities don't have to stop their standard normal production. And yet they still get the defense, albeit a little bit slower. Oxford's built the engineers, that's good. Now we can go over here and start building useful things like libraries to increase our science. Novograd has the barracks. Now let's build the armor. Continue. Yeah, it's finished with that. Let's get in our defense. London's built a mass transit, and we can do the Manhattan project as well and build nuclear weapons. But I don't want that. I want plastics first. Right. See, our production is really weak. We don't have much in the way of offshore platform, but I do want a manufacturing plant. What can I build around here? Right, I've got no need for these settlers here now. Hastings is building that. That'll soon be built. Again, there's not much in the way of production capacity there. Once they've built this, I can build so many things that I want to do. Okay, Minsk now has that done. Let's disband that and fortify in there. roadage here. And pop a mine in there. They've now got their second unit in. I can pop in temple in there. The Russians haven't got anything to attack me with, so I'm not worried about city walls in there at the moment. Captured another city. Okay, so let's get starting improving Oxford. As Aztecs now have developed steel and cooperation. That's an issue. Canterbury, with its manufacturing plant, has now given me the opportunity to build the cure for cancer. I want that. It's a shame I can't have it in London, but no, not interested. I want the granary. Got a mine there. Yeah, now we can start sending these. Let's start doing Tbilisi, because also I can support from this city, and then when I disband, it'll increase the product. It'll send all of the resources into whatever they are currently making, which will speed up their production even more, which I think is a good idea. We can make things look pretty. Excellent. That can change that now. And what will I change that to? I'm going to go for the Apollo program in Moscow. Slightly ironic, but just because I can, and because Novogrod's now making tanks, I'll just sleep that there. Carry on building. Roads again. Going to be more useful. I'm just going to sleep those there, so the next turn they can go in. Liverpool's got its harbour. Still a surplus of 2. They'll grow slowly but surely. Build a factory there. It'll take time, but I'll build it. Warwick now has its coastal fortress. Still got very poor manufacturing, so keep building. Nottingham, has it got a manufacturing plant? It does not. I'll start building a spies there. I'll start populating that little area with spies. Now, our discoveries, because of the SETI project, have come down to every 5 turns, which is fantastic, but our cost is now high. I have to send my people off to see if I can get more tax or discover more monies. And I'll just sleep them in there until I've got enough. Get rid of the barbars. Fortifying there. They've now got their second unit in. I'll build a temple just to make sure that they're kept happy. And roads all round. Let's build. Oh, there's no gameplay effect. Okay, the Russians have moved their capital. The Germans have abandoned the cure for cancer. Interesting. Coventry's got more tax now. I'll just pop in a manufacturing plant in there. Odessa's got loads more tax now. I'm going to library them, because I didn't realise I hadn't got a library. Hastings has now got that. What can I do with Hastings? What can I do with Hastings? Hastings... I'm going to build mech infantry. Now, how's that affected my tax rate? It's still bad. That's unfortunate. Okay, Minsk can send the second one up to Tbilisi. Support from this city and disband. Okay, that's good for Newcastle. Increases its production quite decently by an extra 3, 4, 5. What can I do now? How much cash are they producing? 13. Let's build a bank to improve that. Nottingham has commissioned its first spy. I'm going to build barracks, just cause. And I'm going to activate them. And I'm going to keep there. Goodness, this is a huge landmass. And I'm going to support from there. I didn't want to do that, but that's sent second unit there, sleeping. And we're going to irrigate around here now, because it looks pretty. Chinese are now abandoned there. Genetic engineer, Kiev Cancer, leaving us, I believe, open. Vladivostok has a temple. Good, now I can build city walls there. And everybody should be happy. This is the highways, but we have pollution because we've got mass transit. No, we don't have mass transit. Interesting. Let's just build that there. We've now got plastics, which means we can build a part of this. I haven't been reading the descriptions. Terribly sorry. One of the spin-offs of researching more efficient ways to refine crude oil was the invention of plastics, organic polymer materials that retain their strength when molded into almost any shape. Starting in the 1920s, a flurry of research into the nature and fabrication of plastics resulted in widespread developments in the field, including the formulation of plexiglass and nylon in the late 1930s. The boom in plastics research and development continued into and after World War II. Plastics were quickly adopted as cheap, sturdy substitutes for more traditional materials such as glass, rubber, and silk. It seemed that plastics were one of the most practical achievements in the industrial age. Despite their usefulness, plastics have proven to be an environmental hazard, since most plastics are not biodegradable and therefore very difficult to dispose of. Significant pollution problem posed by plastics has been partially alleviated by the widespread implementation of recycling programs. So we're going to get nuclear power. Okay, Kaido's built a stock exchange. Don't need those yet. I'm going to build another set of engineers to help speed that up. Right. I cannot recall exactly what it was that I discovered before, but I'm going to look down and I'm going to see if I can find it. What did I do? Genetic engineering, I believe it was. It's definitely one of the ones. So genetic engineering involves the manipulation of deoxyribonucleic acid. I did a degree in molecular biology, so I can actually say that without stumbling over it most of the time. DNA. This DNA contains the genetic code which determines the inherited traits of living organisms. By removing a section of an organism's DNA and replacing it with that of another organism. Characteristics of the organism can be altered. Since its inception, genetic engineering has produced a number of important benefits, such as isolating the gene for Interferon, a rare substance that may be of great value in the treatment of viral diseases and cancer. Genetic manipulation may someday also provide a cure for birth defects and inherited diseases. Unfortunately, there are also potential dangers involved in this technology. Genetically engineered diseases, more communicable and virulent than any occurring in nature, could potentially be created in the laboratory by accident or maliciously. Such viruses could be used as a dreadful biological weapon. Domestic and international regulations regarding genetic experimentation exist to prevent such a situation from occurring. I do not believe I have done any more, although maybe spaceflight. I think I did spaceflight as well. Yeah. So utilizing the now well-developed science of rocketry, the modern exploration of space began in October 1957 when the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1. This tiny satellite orbited the Earth for 57 days, providing information on radiation and other phenomena in the upper atmosphere. In less than a year, the United States had also launched a satellite, Explorer 1, and this started the space race. Years of competition between the US and the USSR to achieve new frontiers in space exploration. Spaceflight advanced rapidly from the simple suborbital flights of the 1950s to manned missions to Earth's moon in the late 1960s. The rapid growth of space technology led to many practical applications, such as weather and surveillance satellites, and vastly improved worldwide communications. Today, although hindered by severe government budget cuts, I think I've already read this. The exploration of space continues. Plans in the near future call for continued orbital exploration via the Space Shuttle program and the eventual construction of the multinational manned space station Freedom in the early 21st century. I feel like I read that before. Just going to quickly check how long I've been recording. 28 minutes. Yes, I can. Oh, can I find that out through here? I can. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's just carry on for a couple of minutes. Can that little square down there be done? It can. Okay. Ooh, I think I can do this mountain as well. Let's carry on with this. More roads. Minsk, yep. Okay, let's send this down to Odessa. Of the Odessa-file fame, I think, possibly. Not sure. Support from this city and disband these to get the library done next turn. Then we'll carry on farming. Hastings can disband here. And we can carry on roading. This is an enormous landmass. I think I've discovered the end of it now. So there we go, 200 gold. That saves us a lot of cash worries. We can just sleep there, and Yatutsk, I don't know how to pronounce it, has built one of those manufacturing plants. Surprisingly limited, but then again, we don't have many people. Offshore platform, really? Yeah, I suppose. Well, might as well. It's 2 extra instantly. What have I got? Do I need to do some more irrigation. Got the temple there. What else can I build there that's helpful? An aqueduct, I feel. This has got its library straight away. Yeah. And they've already got banks and stock exchanges, so let's now increase the science. Nottingham's commissioned another spy. Kiev's built its barracks. Let's get another engineer out there. Okay. And we've got some more, hopefully cash-filled things there. Oh, no, I didn't want the mech infantry going in there. God damn it. Okay, let's send a spy down to Canterbury. This will assist if any other nations try and investigate or steal technologies or sabotage. Having a spy ensconced in your city will help defend against it and give a chance to just completely stop the stop the enemy spy from doing anything at all. Anyway, I think that I've come pretty much close to the end of this recording session. We've started building up our forces to attack or invade Germany. I think if we just take out this entire island here, that will put them back so far that they will be no threat whatsoever. Yeah, we only need really, I'd say, 6 armor for that at the moment. Hopefully I'll have built it before they generate the technology to defend themselves. Yeah, so I think a reasonably successful episode. We've also taken 3 more Russian cities, and there might be another one here. We shall have to see. So yeah, I'm pleased with how we're going. We're losing a bit of money, but we're picking money up by finding them in the barbarian villages. And yeah, not a terrible episode in terms of progress. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you ever so much, and goodbye.